Welcome to Entertainmemt Weekly on Arise News Now. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We hope you've had a great week so far. Today's episode features a special spotlight on menswear. If you tuned in last week, we focused on women's fashion all week. It's all about menswear today. So joining me in the studio today is Zubi, a fashion creative, stylist, and image consultant with a high number of high-profile clients in and outside of the country. Welcome to the show, Zubi.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Great to have you here.
Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure.
Same here.
Our chats are always so fantastic. So we're just going to have a good time today.
Sure.
Analyzing all the men's fashion looks that have been happening over the week. I mean, they've been Paris Fashion Week.
Exactly.
We've had Golden Globes also.
Yeah.
We had the AFRIMA Awards.
Yeah.
So we'll just breeze through all the looks and we'll give our honest opinion.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay. So now, Paris Fashion Week 2026 showcased the feature of luxury menswear, blending classic craftsmanship with modern edge as global tastemakers and celebrities turned the city into a star runway. Okay, so that was Paris Fashion Week right there.
Yeah.
We just want to go over some of the looks that we have now. So over on the look, Louis Vuitton Fashion Week just happened this week. I mean, it was amazing. We have Usher, Chris Brown, and John Legend. Yes, they were I guess they were front row stars of the show. What are your thoughts on these three looks?
They look amazing. Let me start with Usher. Usher in the classic black and white with the diamond brooches that also served as buttons. They're fantastic, and he really looks classic. Chris Brown, on the other hand, preppy, schoolboy vibe, works for his aesthetics. I love the pink. I mean, I feel men should wear more color in 2026. And then John Legend, I mean, with the Louis Vuitton bag and the camel suit and the oxblood and blue tie, fantastic.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
I love the look with John Legend. John Legend gave me a look that, stood out. Although the bag for me was a bit like, I didn't really like him carrying the bag per se, but Usher looked very classic. Then Chris Brown, obviously, he's a cutie in pink. And I like that purse on him as opposed to the bag, right? That's kind of different.
Fits his aesthetic, fits the look, everything. He looks fantastic. Yeah,
perfect. So now let's move on to the Nigerian stars that stormed Paris Fashion Week 2026. I know, bravo to them. I mean, you have to give it up to them because it's not easy to storm Paris Fashion Week.
Not easy at all.
We know the price of the flights, we know the hotel bills, everything. It's a lot.
And getting that swag on.
I know, and being front row as well.
Definitely.
Okay, so it's a big deal. Okay, so obviously we had Joe Boy, Fino, and we had Davido. Honestly, brilliant. I like the Fino look. Fino gave me vibes with the fur on the coat. Davido definitely gave me his nice look. And then Joe Boy, although it was just black and covered. Obviously, it's cold right now.
I was about to say that.
We understand that. But I would have expected something more. Maybe a pop of color or something like that. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I don't really think that Joe Boy is a fashion person. I mean, he does right, but I guess probably just being comfortable, looking a bit stylish. Davido, on the other hand, the Amiri outfit he wore, beautiful. I love everything about it. And then Fino, I love the fall on. It just gave real boss vibes, mafia vibes, but in 2026.
Nice. And very, very nice to see Fino at Paris Fashion Week for me.
Unlike
that was a nice appearance for me. Okay, so moving on to Lagos. Let's move on to Lagos. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated Nigerian artists and the organizers of the AFRIMA Awards and Lagos State, praising their success and describing it as a reflection of Nigeria's growing influence in Africa's creative and music industry. Now, a key highlight of the night AFRIMA Awards held in Lagos on January 11th was Falz, who commanded the stage as the evening's host. Let's analyze some of Falz's looks. I mean, he shut down that awards ceremony. You can't even lie. He had about 4 looks, but right here we just kind of got like 3 looks that we can binge on. So now this is his announcement look that Falz had. I mean, he gave us this look, nice, purple, very traditional. What are your thoughts on that?
The purple look, serving Yoruba boy excellence. I don't say Yoruba demon, but Yoruba boy excellence. Beautiful. Falz is that guy, literally that guy. And he served as the host. The looks he gave, the second look, the brown Ugomoye look, also fantastic. And then the suit is my favorite of all. You can never go wrong with chocolate, especially when it's done right, and he slayed that. Nice. I love everything he did, the placement, everything. He's just effortless.
Yeah,
cool guy vibes, that guy.
I really like Falz and how he's putting Nigerian fashion on the map.
Yeah.
He's always looking very traditional, even with the sticks, you know, he goes as far as wearing hats, even with the Ashoke prints, like, I really, with beads, I like that, and he really represented us for us Nigerians at the AFRIMA Awards. Yes.
He no notes. Yes, absolutely no notes.
Nice. So thumbs up to Falz, big ups to Falz. Okay, so let's move on to now the Golden Globes. The men's fashion at the 2026 Golden Globes Awards showcased a dynamic blend of classic suits, tuxedos, and detailed tailoring. Let's see some of the looks. Ooh. Okay, so these were some of my favorite looks. I have to give it to Glenn Powell, who wore a navy blue tuxedo, Hudson Williams, the heated rivalry star, who wore a white and black suit, Giorgio Armani suit, and then Michael B. Jordan, who wore a custom Prada suit. That's actually brown, that's not black. What are your thoughts on these looks?
I'll start with Michael B. Jordan, the custom brown suit. I love, again, like I said about Falz, I like people in a little bit of color. Black can be boring, especially when it's just, you know, I mean, classic is beautiful, but the chocolate brown, and then the shirt he wore is a yellow shirt, and that just made it beautiful. He really just did what he needs to do, and he served. Glenn Powell, classic guy with the cummerbund. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, but a little bit boring for me.
Okay, and that was navy blue.
Yes. I mean, I love again that he did a lot. I mean, both of them are both wearing glasses on the red carpet. It's nice thing.
I just noticed.
A lot of guys are now doing it on the red carpet because I can imagine the blinding lights of the photographers and everyone there.
They
ate.
Okay. So next up on our list, I mean, the black suit, men in black, you know, fine tailored. We have Leonardo DiCaprio there. We have
Damson
Idris and Coleman Domingo, always stunning on the red carpet. What are your thoughts?
Coleman Domingo, I mean, I stand. Anyone who follows me knows I always talk about him. He was a presenter, the black suit, beautiful, and the Bosheron jewels that he just did all around his the suit. He looked effortless, clean as a presenter, but he still slayed. Damson Idris, I love the suit, but I don't know if I really like the tailored pants. It's a little, the suit is boxy, which is in now, but then I wanted just a little extra space for the pants to balance out the look, because it's a little too straight and tiny down there. But I mean, he looks good, but I wanted more. Leonardo, he's a legend. He just showed up and just classic man. I'm here, man.
Classic man, exactly.
I'm not here to do anything. He just,
they definitely all look
points.
good. They look good. good. But I would recommend that the men should definitely step up their game.
Absolutely.
And if you cannot step up your game, you can definitely wear colors.
Definitely.
Colors just makes you pop.
Definitely.
Okay, but now let's look at this look on the next list with color in it that might not be so good. Let me have your thoughts. Okay, so we have Timothée Chalamet, who wore a black all custom look by Chrome Hats, and then we have Snoop Dogg, and we had Chris Purvey, who wore a bright blue silk suit to the Golden Globe Awards, and he paired the look with black shiny patent leather boots.
I'll start with Timothée Chalamet.
Okay.
He desperately needs a stylist. I mean, his acting is fantastic, but on the red carpet for his current movie, Marty Supreme, his looks have been from chrome hats, and it's been, I mean, he wore his suit with Timberland boots, and he was trying to be extra or do something different, but not at the Golden Globes. At the Grammys, maybe, but not at the Golden Globes.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg, I didn't like his suit. The red and the black and the way it was.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an OG.
And is that silk? I don't know. The material just looked off for me.
Yes.
Yeah. It made it look kind of cheap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Chris Peretti, I like this suit, but I don't think that is his suit. I don't know how he used it.
Explain. What do you mean by that?
In terms of not his suit, it doesn't. Him wearing it doesn't really bring out the beauty of the suit.
Yeah.
I would have preferred it on someone else.
Yeah.
Someone like Commando Domingo in that suit would eat.
Okay.
I think maybe he could have, I don't know what, maybe just get another suit. But that suit is actually lovely. But on him, he looks overwhelmed.
Yeah, because sometimes you say, you know what, add a pop of color. But sometimes the color is just maybe too bright.
Yes.
You know? It just seemed off for me.
Yeah.
I love that blue, but it just didn't work for me on that runway.
I love the rose also, but right person, wrong suit.
Exactly. Okay, so that's all we have for the menswear and fashion spotlight. Let's move on to the fashion world and what's been going on in the industry. The fashion world bid farewell to a legend as Valentino's funeral took place in Rome on January 23rd, 2026. Valentino died January 19, 2026, peacefully at his home in Rome, surrounded by family at the age of 93. Friends, family, and industry icons gathered to honor the life and legacy of the iconic legend. The funeral drew high-profile stars. Among those in attendance were Anne Hathaway, Donatella Versace, Elizabeth Hurley, Anna Wintour, and many others who came to pay tribute to his impact on style and culture. Yeah, so Valentino was not only celebrated for his timeless elegance and craftsmanship, but he was also celebrated for his creativity and the influence on the fashion industry. I mean, that was the main story of the week in the fashion world. Yeah. Well, how did you feel about this?
He's also known as the Emperor. His clothes are timeless. I mean, there's no big red carpet Hollywood celebrity or even international celebrity from in the last 30, 40 years that has not worn his outfit. Exactly. There's some classic outfits that come to mind. Julia Roberts, Oscars winning dress that she wore front to back.
Yes.
So many, I mean, he is an icon, and he deserved this and more because he has given so much to fashion, and he will be remembered. His clothes would definitely live beyond him now, and
I know. I mean, when I saw people crying, I was like, this is actually a celebration of 93 because he really lived his life doing what he loves doing. And have you noticed the three greats? He died at 93. Karl Lagerfeld died at 85. Yeah. And Armani, Giorgio Armani died at 91. Yeah. So I mean, it feels like in the life of a fashion designer, there's so much fulfillment because you are passionately doing what you do. Definitely. So it allows them to live that long. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like it should be celebrated all around the world. Yeah. So instead of tears in the fashion world, we should be celebrating and wearing Valentino everywhere we go now, and you know, dancing around the place. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so let's just take one more last story. Global superstar Davido made a standout appearance at Paris Fashion Week. This Paris Fashion Week, turning heads with his impeccable style.
Destiny, the pain brings out the best in me. Oh, and so passy. One rope, I no see. I dey for overseas. Mosun leko moji pari. Only sign. Fast forward, no rewind. We going high with family for my side. No be fine.
Davido was spotted also front row at one of the most anticipated presentations of Paris Fashion Week, A. Marie. Here's a preview of the designer's collection. Perfect. I mean, so that's the show that Davido stormed and, attended. Yeah. How do you feel about Davido storming Paris Fashion Week and his style in general?
I think he's in for the last 3-4 years, and I love that he's playing with fashion, because fashion definitely has a big impact even in music. It intersects, so there's no how you can be a global superstar and not know about fashion or care about it, even if you have people working for you. His style is evolving. I won't say has evolved. Is evolving because I knew when he started off, and he was doing. Yeah. He tends to be like a chameleon, but he's still fine-tuning. He's not fully there yet. Yes. But I love that there's progress. Yeah, definitely.
There's definitely progress. I love that. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today. It was such a pleasure chatting with you, Zubi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me on this episode. And that's everything we have for you on this week on Arise News Now Entertainment. Enjoy your weekend and goodbye.